We're live. All right, Manny. I'm gonna ask you a very important question.
Go on ahead.
How are you?
I'm good.
That's good.
Week wo- work work week was usually crazy, but not too crazy. I was just excited to get this. I was just excited to get this started after we basically forgot last week.
Yeah. Last week we were like, hey, we were supposed to start the podcast, right?
I was like, we were. I thought that was next week.
I was like, was it? I mean, I don't remember.
Okay,
I was
well, it's
like,
next week. Now it is.
you want to try next week? Because we forgot. I'm like, yes, we're not prepared.
Yeah, yeah, we're clearly not prepared.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
no. Um, but yeah, I mean, with everything going on, do you have any like people resisting like to wear masks? Like, do you have those idiots that come to the store and like,
believe it or not, I haven't had any of those,
no,
which
not
is
no, I mean, even
shocking.
in the morning, people just don't like when they're in and out. I know because I like I said, I used to work with you, not with you, but work at the store. That there are people that swing by at 6 a.m. like right at the 6 a.m. on the dot.
I mean, they do, but with the times now, they're not refusing to wear a mask. They wear one.
Okay, because I went to Walmart the other day, and I'm seeing like everyone's wearing a mask, right? And I'm like, cool, all right, everyone is taking this serious, but I see the occasional boomer, hanging around their chin strap, and I'm just like, come on, man, like what's the point? Why are you here?
Well, now they got like these new masks that look ridiculous. They look like those riot guard masks.
Oh, yeah, the guards, the windshield. That's what I call them.
Yeah. Are you protecting yourself from COVID? Or are you going to a side of riot?
They,
And
they,
how is
they,
that going to help you?
they think they're in Wisconsin with the protesters are at.
I know. I'm like, yo,
I
are
don't know.
we?
I'll be honest with you. If I whenever I see someone wearing that, not just well, I guess not just anyone, but like more important, like employees, I feel bad because look at the shit they have to put up with.
Hmm.
I feel bad when I went to Disney. There was a lot of people wearing that, and I felt terrible. I felt like wow, like this is the new normal, and we're gonna have
It's
to get
going to
used
be
to this.
yep. It's going to be the new normal for a while.
I mean, it
I
sucks,
mean,
but
not
I
just
mean it sucks, right? But you gotta do what you gotta do.
yeah. I'm really going used to it. I'm actually making good of it since I got like a bunch of different ones.
Right. I only have the Blackcraft one, which I love. Every time I go out, that's the one. That's my go-to. But if it comes time to clean it, because it's reusable, my brother got me a Black Panther one from Disney, and I like using that one too.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, he got me a Black Panther one, and he got me a Goofy one, and I'm just like, of course he got me a Goofy, because I'm the clown. I'm the clown of the house. But I like the Black Panther one a lot. I was hoping it was like the necklace, where it was like the triangle necklace, whatever he wears.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh,
but
I know what you're talking
Yeah, I
about.
was kind of hoping it's that. But no, it's just his logo, his face all over the place. I'm like, oh, well, still, Black Panther's legit. So,
Hmm.
anyway, this is a podcast about video games, not
Yeah,
about
let's
COVID.
go.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
let's go. We talked about the current events long enough.
Yeah,
Let's talk about some video games.
right. I mean, look, like, I mean, it's a conversational podcast. We can talk about anything.
Yeah,
Video
I mean
games.
that's how we could start it. Well, that's how we start out the podcast in the future with like whatever going on and current
Right, right.
events, and then we just
Because
okay,
we'll
enough
talk
about that.
about because we'll talk about movies. We'll talk about wrestling. Whatever
Sports.
sports. Like before we start recording, we're talking about Madden and how
Mm.
it's never changed for the past how many years, like 10, 15 years.
Yeah,
It's been the same shit.
I think I think like after I think like after 10 or 11, they haven't really changed too
Like,
much.
I'll be honest, the last time I saw Madden do something like not I'm not saying innovative, but something like holy shit, like this is a Madden to watch out for was Madden 10. And we're in 2000 freaking 20. Madden 21 comes out when? Did it come out the other day, or is it
It came
coming out?
out today.
Came out today. Okay. And and I have GameSpot pulled up in here, and I'm looking at a review. They gave it a 6 out of 10, and I'm
So
just
that
like,
so
well,
did IGN.
IGN. I don't know about IGN, but GameSpot they gave it a 6, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
IGN gave it the same exact score.
wow.
All right, well, okay, that should tell you something. But
I, I
okay,
I've
enough.
always I've always had the impression that that's with any annualized game. Like you can't give it a bad score just because it's the same shit. You have to score it like, oh, is it functional? Is it fun to play? Does
Did it, is
it
it
like
did
most
it?
more? Does it work? Does it do what it set out to do? Right? Is it a functional product? Is it like your NBA 2K is like what's wrong with it? Oh, there's a shitload of microtransactions. Yeah, but is that gonna stop from someone from buying it? Like there are people who said that they don't mind it.
Yeah, trust me, I work with somebody on the freight team actually uses the microtransactions. I shit you not. You told me I think he spent like $500. I looked at him like, dude, you're the main reason. You're
You're the
one of the
main reason
main
they're
reasons.
cranking out those games.
Yeah, I just looked at him like, I said, how much? Yeah, bruh. I said, no, bruh, you're the main reason they're doing nonsense like this.
What was it? 2K. It was a
The last game,
2K19 or 2K20 was a an actual roulette like a chat like a slot
2K,
machine.
it's 2K20.
2K20. That's the one that was
Not,
free for PlayStation Plus. That's how
yeah.
I play the NBA 2K games when they're free on PlayStation Plus.
Hmm. But when
Yeah.
he told, yeah, trust me, I know I spent like $600 on those microtransactions. I just looked at
Good
him like,
God.
I said, what the fuck?
I mean, look, I'm not the kind of person to tell you what to
And
do with your
yeah,
money.
yeah,
Like,
I
hey,
was just
that's your
looking.
money. You do what you want.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, but I just looked at him and said, I just jokingly said, I said, dude, you spending $600 are reasons visual concepts do this.
And how many copies of that game sells? And let's say a good amount of those people do that same thing. They spend hundreds, maybe
Yeah.
$10, $20 there. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's a
Uh,
guaranteed
I
income.
want, I want like the last time I bought an NBA 2K game when I first got the PS4 and whatever. I'm not gonna lie, I'm always guilty about buying me something like
Those
those skill points to
those
put on
booster
your
packs or
player.
whatever.
Yeah, I was guilty of being there, and they actually do help.
Right.
Cause like in my career mode, it's damn near impossible to do good unless
I I remember it was what 2K17 or 2K18 where it was just grueling to get through like the career mode without spending money.
yeah,
It just takes forever to do anything.
yeah, it was 2K16. I know,
2K16.
'cause I think that was the game I like. I said, "Yeah, dude, I gotta buy some shit, cause yeah, good luck trying to do anything good in that game."
Right. I mean, just like with Madden, the last one I played was Madden 10, and the last NBA 2K game I played was the one, in my opinion, where they started really getting really popular, like to the point where NBA Live stopped making games. 2K11, I think it was the first one that had Michael Jordan on the cover. 2K11, that's the one I had. That's the only 2K game I've ever played, and I
But
liked
that's
it. I liked it a lot.
but that's the best 2K game.
Really, because I mean, I agree because I had a great time with it when it came out. I got it for Christmas that year, and I'm just like, yeah, cool, a basketball game.
Do you
Um,
know how hard that? It's well, for obvious reasons. Do you know how hard that game was to find in Chicago when I lived there? For obvious reasons.
I would imagine that game was sold out in Chicago.
It was sold out everywhere. Like, and I was getting money like outside of work. Like, I actually helped this customer that was at my old job movie thing, and she paid me like $60. I went to go
Damn.
use that money. Yeah, cause she had like a lot of heavy stuff and
Right.
whatever. And by some miracle, that Friday, I think it was like karma, like paying me back. Like, hey, you helped her out, you did good. Here, it was the only one there when I got it. I said, give me, I don't care, shut up. And it was worth it. I loved that game. Yeah, to me, that
Yeah.
was like the best 2K game.
I had a great time with it. Not just because oh my god they're focusing on Michael Jordan, but like I said, it was the only 2K game I've ever played. NBA
Hmm.
2K. I used to play NBA Live. I don't know which one it was. I think it had the guy from the Celtics, Kevin Garnett. I think I'm terrible with names.
That's fine.
Kevin Garnett. He
I,
used to play the Celtics back in the day.
he played for the Timberwolves, but then
Really?
yeah,
I mean, I'm sorry. Look,
first team
I'm
he was
terrible with
first team.
names.
No, that's fine. First team he was on was the Timberwolves, but then when did the do you remember when the game came out? Because I think the last one that
I
came out, Kevin
think
Garnett was on the Celtics.
Google is my friend. Hold on. I think it's NBA. I think it's 2008.
Yeah, I think that's when Kevin Garnett was on the
Let's
Celtics.
see. I could be wrong. It's NBA. Is it? Oh wait, that's not him. Well, there he is. I'm looking at him right now. So this is the PS2 cover. I know this is audio only. We can't, the audience can't see anything. But I'm looking at a Peggy cover of NBA '08, and I see Kevin Garnett. I see LeBron James. He looks familiar. Number 3 for the Nuggets. He looks familiar.
Carmelo Anthony.
That's the name. Okay, that's the guy. And then the guy in the middle, Rockets number 11. Oh, I knew his name. See, I'm like I said, I'm terrible with names. I'm terrible with athletes' names.
I'm trying to think. I want to say it's Chris Paul. Does he have a headband?
No, he's an Asian dude. Houston Rockets number 11.
Oh, Paul.
He's really tall. Yeah, I remember he was really
Yeah,
tall.
yeah,
Yao Ming.
Yao Ming.
There we
Yeah.
go. Okay, see, that's the name that come up to my mind. I just didn't want to sound like an idiot. But
Mm.
yeah, I think it was that one. I mean, I didn't have it. It was my cousin's. I played it because what else are you gonna do when in training outside? You just play video games.
Mhm.
But I remember specifically going to the store and I saw a lot of NBA '08, '09. It had Kevin Garnett on the cover. That's the only vague memory I have of playing basketball games.
Okay, that's. Oh, okay. But yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I think pretty much what I want to really talk about in this episode is when the hell are we gonna find out about the price of the PS5?
I don't know, and I don't want to. I just want them just to, as a future guest in our show, Frankie Steele would say. I just want them to whip it out
just,
already.
just, I'm just waiting for them to whip it out. Yeah.
Just whip out the price,
Just whip
and we'll
out the
talk about
price.
the
I'll
price in
pay.
New
I'll pay
Jersey
whatever.
miners.
I'll pay you money. How much? He whips out the check. How much?
Dude, how much?
How much?
Yeah, cause it's funny. Cause I was telling my mom when I told you that I just told him, "Hey, dude, just give me." I said, I take gift cards and I take money. Cause I'm putting it towards the
I'm accepting
PS5.
donations too.
Yeah, I'm accepting donations. And when I showed it, I worked and I said, cause I wanted to show her how it looks like. Oh, that looks nice. She seen the price. I unknowingly put on eBay. She was like, "Dollars, fucking dollars." I said, "Mom, Mom, that's not the price. It's eBay."
That's some idiot trying to do
Yeah,
something
that's
weird.
idiot. Yeah, that's an idiot trying to, what's that word called?
Scalp?
Inflate prices.
Inflate the price. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not $900. I mean, at least I hope it's not gonna be nine hundred
No,
dollars.
they
Cause
can't. That would be suicide if they did that.
yeah, besides the last time they tried doing that was PS3, and that went horribly wrong.
Oh my god. See, I can talk about
The old, it, wa-
that whole era for
it,
hours, because I
it
lived
was
through it.
old. Future episode.
Future episode, we can talk about memories of last gen, any console. Anyway, yeah. I saw the rumor, and we talked about this before, even before we had a podcast. That they were saying that it's gonna cost for the disc version, the disc player version. They want to charge, was it $4.99?
Yeah, yeah, I think you said 49,
Four
499.
ninety nine for the disc version, and then the digital edition will be $3.99. And that to me is a really smart move because they really need to make a difference of the digital edition and the disc edition.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because there needs to be a big difference, because if it's a $50 difference, people will be like, oh, then I'll just spend the extra $50. I mean, that's what I think. Um, but honestly, like, I'm just gonna get the disc version. I mean, I'm still one of the few people out there that would prefer physical media forever, but I do understand that this digital distribution is a thing. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen eventually. It's gonna happen where all the games will be downloaded, no more discs, because it's still. I'm not saying it's super expensive, but it's a financial burden. I would say a financial burden because it costs money to print them.
Mm-hmm.
But there are people out there like me that would prefer they want to own the game. They want to hold it. They want to take a look at it. They want to be weird with it. They want to whiff it. They want to smell it. They want to taste it. I'm not saying I do all that stuff, but
I sincerely hope you don't, Gian. 'Cause- okay, yo, Gian, we need to have a conversation after this podcast, my
yeah.
guy. What has COVID done to you?
When Cyberpunk comes out and I get the physical copy, I'm just whiffing it like, yeah.
I had to
Love
do a
that
podcast on
Cyberpunk.
myself. Hey, that Gian's taking some time off. 'Cause I
I
call
can
him
smell the
Whippy.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, he said he could smell Keanu Reeves in his cage. I'm like, okay, no more cyberpunk for you.
No, 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 no. But what was I saying? That I just love the way games look on a shelf, and
That too. I'll probably be going the same route you are with the disc, but I'm only gonna be getting like the physical games if it comes like a nice collector figure. Cause little known fact, big fact about me and Gian too, we both collect figures.
right. I mean, you have
So
extra. You have way more than me. You
yeah, I know.
surpass me.
I didn't think it was gonna get this. I didn't think it was gonna get this much,
It's
but
like
I
you
started.
start a hobby, you didn't know how far you're gonna take it, and you
Yeah, and
find
look.
out, and you're like, shit.
Yeah, well, okay. I thought I was just going to get one, but no, it's like a potato chip. You just can't have one.
No, it's law. You can't just have
Yeah.
one potato chip.
Yeah,
You can't just have one French fry. You gotta have a couple,
you
maybe
have
a
them.
few,
Yeah.
maybe a whole box, maybe a whole case.
Okay, enough
um,
about food. I'm getting hungry, but
my bad.
yeah,
I just ate some pasta. I tried out what's it called? Get this vodka sauce, like vodka tomato sauce. I don't know what it's called, but it has vodka in it for some reason.
that sounds like
It's
some with the risk of making myself sound like an alcoholic. Sounds like something my mom would
I
make.
have no idea if it's the alcohol, but it tasted all right. I didn't hate it,
Mm.
but it has vodka in it, and I tried it, and it's just plain old pasta with no beef, no chicken, no anything.
Okay.
And maybe if it had beef, maybe I would rate it a little higher. But as itself, it's fine.
Not bad.
If I could nibble on something, yeah, that'd be cool.
But yeah, that'll probably be my guessing for the PS5 pricing. That'll be
Five
to
hundred
me that's
bucks,
like the
yeah,
most. That to me that's the most reasonable one. That's the one that I'm not
absolutely,
gonna say that I'm not gonna sit here and say they have to go with it, but that's the most reasonable one. That's the one
absolutely.
that makes the
I
most sense.
completely agree. They cannot go any higher than
They can't
five
go any
hundred.
higher
No.
because that would be, as you said, suicide.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they
You're
can't go any lower because I think they'll. Yeah,
well.
I think we'll just leave it right there.
I mean, look, unlike Microsoft, because their machine is clearly going to be $500. Like, there's just no way. But the rumor suggests that they're waiting to undercut Sony, and they're gonna like undercut maybe like a hundred bucks. They want to charge
Mm.
Series X for 400. And the thing about Microsoft is that they can do it. It's not a big deal to them because they have money. They have money in the bank. They can afford that loss. That this machine is, or how much it costs to produce. It's like what, 700, 800, even more, $800 to produce. I mean, and they want to sell it for $500. That seems fair
And
to a
that and I
consumer. But if they want to get an
yeah.
edge, they want to get an edge in the competition. They want to undercut Sony. I mean,
Mhm.
they can do it.
And and now this time they actually have like a good release thing now. Now that they actually got someone who knows what they're doing at the helm, at Phil
Absolutely.
Spencer, not
Hmm.
that doofus.
Donnie Matrick. Yeah, yeah.
Good good
That guy,
Lord.
he almost killed the brand.
Yes. You just imagine. I'm pretty sure you watched that live too. But when he said that, I'm like,
When he said, "Oh," when Jeff Keighley asked him, "Hey," he asked him like a question, and then he was saying, "Oh, if you can't get any form of connectivity, we have a product. It's called Xbox 360." And Jeff Keighley's like, "All right, so stick with 360 if you don't have any internet. Oh, if you are looking for an offline device, that is an offline device." And that's where I said, "Yeah, fuck
yeah,
you."
yeah. That was my brother's. Well, that was my brother. That was my throwing. That was like the first time my brother ever, one of the very first time my brother ever heard me drop like an F bomb, like pissed off. Like, yeah, well, fuck you too then, shit.
Yeah, he was. He sold me on the PS4.
He's like, yeah, yeah, he did a great job,
he he made
selling me on the
he sold a
PS4.
lot of PS4s that day.
Yeah, I'm like, wow. I said, wow, you basically just said, well, oh, you can't afford it? Too bad,
Can't afford it?
dipshit.
Too bad. Give us your firstborn child.
Yeah, give us your firstborn child,
and your
asshole.
and your blood and your eyeball and your right leg.
And sacrifice like 20 virgins, because you ain't getting them.
I mean, obviously mistakes were made on the battlefield. That was something that he shouldn't have said.
Yeah.
And obviously, they were sticking to their guns about the whole DRM thing at the time.
Yeah,
And
that too.
then like what was it, like a week later they said, oh, never mind, we're gonna get rid of that. You can play used
Yeah,
games.
they just swept it under the rug. Like that was an illusion.
Yeah,
Ignore what
that's
that
not
man
canon.
said.
That's not canon.
Yeah, that's not canon,
No
my
canon.
guy. Not
uh,
canon. He was having a bad day.
and then what was it? Phil, what did Don Metric still work for Xbox even when Xbox One launched? Because I feel like Phil didn't really swoop in immediately. I think
He didn't
he
swoop in
came. He
immediately.
did pretty much swoop in. I mean, I don't remember. That was like what, 7 years
No, no,
ago.
yeah, that was like some years ago.
Yeah, I mean,
Cause
but
what?
I still
Cause
remember that day, that E3 2013 PS4 versus Xbox One. That was a pretty lit day. I mean, I still
that was.
remember.
I remember I was going like crazy for it. Like damn, damn.
I mean, I don't know
And
if I
then
told
Sony,
you, if I ever told
and then
you.
Sony just squashed
Absolutely, yeah.
Microsoft after Matrix destroyed it.
When Sony's press conference was going, and then Square, I think yeah, Square Enix showed up, and then Tetsuya Nomura showed up on screen. That's where my heart stopped. I was like, oh god, don't do this to me. And then he announced Final Fantasy Versus 13, and he's like, oops, my bad, Final Fantasy 15, and then everyone just lost their collective shit. And then he's like, "Yeah, there's this other game that we're working on. It's still in or we're getting ready to make it, but here you go." And the Disney logo shows up, and everyone's losing their shit. And then you see Sora, Donald, Goofy, and all the characters. And then Kingdom Hearts 3, the logo pops up, and Manny, I shit you not, I'm willing to admit this. It was the fastest I've ever, burst into tears. I wish there was video of me doing that because that was the fastest I've ever cried. Because at the time was 8. I don't remember. It's been years that they were like not silent. They were talking about Kingdom Hearts 3, but they weren't ready to really talk about it.
Hmm.
But when they announced it, it was just a cathartic moment. Like it's finally a weight has been lifted on my shoulders. Like I've been wanting this game for a long time, and that was 2013. When did the game come out?
Like what? Like
2019. And look at how and I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm sorry. I know
yeah.
I bore you every time I talk about Kingdom Hearts. uh,
No, it did, but then each time I hear you like so mad about it, cause it just makes me laugh. You know, he's never gonna forgive no more for
it's not like I
doing what he did.
don't. It's not like I'm not mad at him. It's just well, yeah, I am mad at him, but I can't stay mad at him.
As a boy, you ain't fooling me. You mad at him?
I mean, look. I mean, he gave us Final Fantasy VII remake. I think he did a terrific job. I like where he's going. I
Like,
like where he's taking the game. Because you haven't beaten it, right?
I'm almost ambient, but I already know what's happening.
Okay, so
And and yeah, holy shit is an understatement
yeah,
by certain someone's return. I like.
yeah. I am a fan of the direction. I know there's people that don't like it, but hey, I mean,
I'm a fan of the direction, but at the same time, I could see what you guys are concerned about because
no,
San
absolutely,
doesn't have the
absolutely.
greatest.
My brother, every
Lamar
time
San doesn't have. Lamar San doesn't have exactly the greatest reputation when it comes to
shipping on time,
story.
shit,
Yeah,
no, well,
shipping out.
shipping on time mostly, but story.
Story
I caught him.
it starts out simple, but
Mhm.
then like
Yeah.
after that you're like, well, well if you didn't play the first one, bro, I don't know what to tell you
Hey,
because
no, I ain't holding your hand.
I ain't explaining it to because I ain't explaining it to you.
We can have a whole episode about Kingdom Hearts lore, and we can have a lot of fun together.
Oh no, I'm just gonna be listening.
It's just a
I even
solo
want.
episode.
Yeah, I even warn the audience to give you guys a heads up. You guys ain't gonna be hearing much from me because I haven't played the Kingdom Hearts series. They'll
Yep.
probably blow up my email. What the
Yeah.
fuck you mean you haven't
The
played the
fuck you
Kingdom
mean?
Hearts series?
Unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe. Man, he
Unsubscribe.
hasn't played it
Cancel.
yet. What?
Cancel.
But damn, all this because I didn't play the damn game. So okay, I'll just buy the whole collection series. Shit.
Yeah. I mean, that was a great time. I mean, I saw the whole collection go for like $30, and it
Oh
brings
no,
Kingdom Hearts
I'm
3.
having. I'm having a feeling I'm gonna keep seeing the game myself. It's like even God is telling me, buy
Well, I
the
mean, they're all.
series.
Don't you have Game Pass? They're all on Game Pass, I think.
Uh, I'll tell you this one's off the podcast when off the podcast, but yeah, I don't got the Xbox One no more.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything in front of. I didn't want to say anything, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I
No,
mean, I'm here for
I'm
you.
gonna. No. Okay, yeah, that's fine. But no, it's
It's
nothing
okay.
because
It's okay.
when I
I'm here
told you what
for you.
happened to my when I told you what happened to my Switch, my first one,
Right.
I sold that so I could go get me a new Switch. So that should tell you
Oh,
how much I love my Switch.
gotcha. Well, Manny, I'm always here for you.
Oh, thank you.
Xbox is a shit console anyway.
I wouldn't say it was a shit console. I just
I'm
like my
kidding. Hey, hey,
Switch.
no, no. All
I just love
I
the Switch
love all
better.
the consoles. All right, let's just get something
Yeah,
clear.
same.
I
That's something they
love.
always ask me at work. And also, you're a Sony guy. I said no. I like all video games.
Hey, I like the games. All right, that's what it
Yeah,
matters.
yeah. I said I like the games. If it produces
But
great games, I'm gonna like
am I
it.
a fan of the practices like the old Microsoft when when Xbox One was coming out? No, I was not a fan. I was super
Or
against it.
like when Microsoft bought out Rare and then they proceeded to put out shit games. No,
Absolutely.
I hated
I'm
it.
like, nope, I don't support that.
That's why I think
Mm-mm.
that's why I think Phil Spencer, cause he knows he's like,
See,
fans
I have a
want
lot
rare
of
games.
respect for Phil Spencer. I have a lot of
Cause he
respect
know,
for him.
cause he's a fan. Cause
Absolutely.
he's a fan. Cause he brought back Battletoads, which I'm intrigued to play.
Oh yeah, that came out recently, right?
Yeah, he brought back Killer Instinct, which I didn't think was gonna
Hey
happen. That
man,
game was awesome.
see when Killer Instinct got announced, that was what the same E3 we were just talking about. Um,
No, I think that was at E3. I think that was Phil Spencer's first E3 because he said, "Yeah, we heard you
as when
guys."
he was the head of Xbox. Okay.
Yeah, that was like the first thing he like noted out with. He's like, "Here, bro, we're giving you guys Killer Instinct." I'm like, "Damn." I'm like, "Okay."
But I remember when that logo popped up when it was like flashing, it says K. I'm like, that's where I went. Holy shit! I mean, is it
And then
coming
I
on
heard,
everything? No, it's
and then,
only on Xbox. Fuck.
I mean, I'm not. I mean, did it, but I'm not gonna lie to you. That Killer Instinct was like the thing that made me buy the Xbox just because I want. I thought, okay, let me see how
Really?
it's like. Yeah,
Cause
because I know it was free to play, and I said,
right.
dude, there's no way in hell I'm playing a free to play Killer Instinct game. Give me the whole damn game so I
Give me
can
the
get the
whole
character.
game. Yeah, that's one series I wish it was on PlayStation. Killer Instinct. But if you think about it, the trade off we have Street Fighter Five.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's a necessary evil. I mean, look, that's a whole different episode about Capcom and what the shit that they were going through back then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
That's a
agree.
whole
I agree.
episode. That's a whole episode
Yeah.
right there. But yeah, I was gonna say that yeah, Killer Instinct. That was the only game that at the time I was super jealous of. Like, damn, that's only on Xbox. Shit.
And that game is so much fun to
Oh,
play
I played
online.
it. I loved it. I loved it.
I got this.
We were talking about something more important. I'm sorry. We were talking about the next gen prices.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so like I said,
We get off
PS5,
track.
I think no more than $500. The digital edition has to be 400. It just has to be.
Yeah.
And then the Xbox Series X, it's gonna be interesting because look, they could charge the same $500 for the Series X, but so, that like the rumors suggest, they want to undercut, they want to charge $100 less. They can definitely do that. They can afford it because at the end of the day, Microsoft wants to sell you Game Pass and accessories because they're using, I believe, proprietary memory cards for for expansion on the hard drive, like the space. Because they're bringing back memory card, I think some like some form of a memory card they're bringing back, but it's proprietary. Like you have to buy it through them. Nothing else will work. Versus Sony on the other hand, you can use
Oh,
any.
that's how Nintendo does it with the
Right.
Switch. Trust me, I learned that the hard way.
Oh,
I was
I
being a cheap ass trying to buy me like a memory card for Amazon, and I breathed on it the wrong way. Oh, your memory card's corrupted. What?
I learned the hard way when I bought my PlayStation Vita.
Oh, yikes. Oh,
Yeah, that's a yikes.
that's a
That's
whole
another
nother,
episode.
yeah, the Vita's a whole another episode of like, not gonna say disappointment, but what could have been.
What could have been? It was such a great handheld. I loved it.
It was. But, like I said, we'll save
Like I
that for
said,
another
that's another
episode.
episode.
Yeah,
Yeah, this episode's all about. Yeah, that's another episode. Yeah, that's another
yeah.
episode. Oh yeah, that's a great episode. Anyway, but yeah, I definitely agree. Xbox, if they can do it, that would definitely give them the edge. But if you really think about it, given how this generation turned out, everyone is pretty much on PlayStation. Like, why did everyone go on PlayStation? Well, not only because it was only $100 cheaper when it came out compared to the Xbox One. You go where all the games are at.
Hmm.
Because look, take a look back at what PS4 had. Let's look back in the beginning. What did they have? Knack. They had Infamous Second Son. I thought a returning franchise. It worked. I thought it was a great game.
I liked it.
Yeah, I wish they made another one, but instead we got Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm not complaining. That's another great game.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm sorry I was complaining.
And what else came out after Infamous? Bloodborne, I think, came out the next year.
Hmm.
And look at how
Yeah.
that one turned out. That I think a lot of the Souls fans, they were like, "Fuck, I guess I have to buy a PS4," and they did because it never
Hmm.
came out on anything else. I even heard that they want to put it on PC, and could you imagine if they put it on PC? Holy crap! After that, the Order 1886. I mean, say what you will, I didn't think the game was that terrible. Yeah,
I didn't,
it's
I
really
didn't,
short.
I didn't buy the game.
I mean, you're not missing much. I mean, it's a cool game. Like, it's a third person shooter, but the graphics or the visuals at the time were amazing, and I'm like, wow, this is running on a PS4. But at the end of the day, it's super shallow. Like, it's just a not generic, but it's a third person shooter, and it's in
It's nothing special.
widescreen. It's super dark and grainy. It looks like a film, but you can beat the game in 5 hours. It's just one of those
Ah.
games.
Oh, so it's like a somewhat of a decent time killer.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. If you're looking to fill time and you want to shoot things, yeah, and if you like Victorian alternate history, like Victorian London, like uh, that kind of stuff, like steampunk, yeah,
Yeah, okay.
you want to try out a pretty nice game, yeah. And it's an easy I haven't got the platinum, but I heard it's an easy platinum. And after that, I'm trying to draw a blank here. I think
God
we
of
can.
War.
No, God of War came after. I'm just going by order. 2016. We're on
Hold on.
2016 now.
Okay.
2016, Uncharted 4. Great game, amazing. I replayed it again after since it came out. Amazing game.
What game again? I'm talking to my mom.
Yeah, Uncharted 4.
Oh yeah. Oh damn! I never got a chance to tell you. I just beat him 1 and 2 because low key shocking facts is we're both Sony fans. I have before I beat 1 and 2. I have yet to play the Uncharted game, so I wanted to see what the big fuss was about.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
the first time I've
everybody.
heard of that.
Yeah, everybody gets shocked because when I told my friend I was playing Uncharted 1 because I never played the series before. They
Right.
were, wait, what? You never played the series before? I said no, because when my brother had it, when me and my brother lived together, I just used to watch him play the games. I never played them myself.
Well, Manny, you are in for a hell of a time because those are
Oh,
some of
oh
the
no,
best games that it's
oh no,
on
I'm on
one of
part
the
three.
best games on PlayStation or one of the best series on PlayStation.
I just finished part 2 and I
That's the
fucking
best
loved
one.
it.
That is the best
Yep.
one.
So as
Not
of now, that's like the best one right now. Huh?
that
Holy
is
shit!
the yeah, it's the undisputed king. Uncharted 2 is the best one.
Hmm.
Just from a story standpoint, everything.
Oh
Just
no, oh
compared to
no,
the
I love
first
this
one. Like if you think about it, if you mean
because the first one I'm not gonna lie, I played on easy just so I could get it
right,
out the
no,
way.
I mean the first one, you gotta think about it in perspective. The first game, it was not. I'm not saying it's a tech demo, but it's just Naughty Dog. Learning the ropes of the PS3. Like they didn't really take the full potential. Cause look at Last of Us. Look at Last of Us and look at Uncharted 1. A huge difference.
Hmm.
They figured out how to make it work. But Uncharted 1, yeah, I mean it's still a good game. Just really, I guess, rusty from nowadays. Unless you play
Yeah,
the PS4 version, they fixed a couple things. Um,
because
I
that's when
mean,
they had like the Uncharted Legacy Collection that's for free. So I downloaded it.
right.
I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna play the series.
No, I didn't wait till it was free. I bought it immediately. That's how much I love Uncharted. Like when that collection went on sale, I bought it immediately. Like
But yeah, I agree with you completely on the games you just said.
yeah, cause Uncharted 2, the best one. And you said you haven't played Uncharted 3.
I haven't played 3 yet. I heard it's a great game,
It is good. I just feel like compared.
it's a great game. Like you're not gonna be disappointed, but if you're expecting it to be better than the 2, yeah,
No,
you're
no,
gonna
it
be.
is. See, that's a lot of people. Not a lot of people, but some people give me crap saying, "Oh, why don't you think Uncharted 3 is good?" I'm like, it is good. It's just not better than 2.
Yeah, 'cause I never said it was bad. I just
No,
said it's
it's a
not
great
good as
game, great
2.
story. I mean, I love it. But compared to 2, you can't touch it. It doesn't hold a candle. Then 4 comes pretty close. I like 4 a lot. But 2 is still the king. 4 is great, and
Mm.
like I said, I replayed it recently. Great, fantastic, and in 4K because since then I bought a 4K TV. Fantastic. But it just and I just made my point across really like
Mhm.
I made my point. You look at the games that PlayStation put out. It's not a no brainer of why people chose or why it sold the most out of
Because
you know
people buy game systems to
to
play
to play
games.
games, not to watch Netflix, and
Yeah.
play Connect games. But and to me, and you look at PS5. Oh, PS5 might be $100 more than Series X. Yeah, but on PS5, Demon Souls. On PS5, Ratchet and Clank. Oh,
Oh yeah.
we're getting
Also,
Horizon 2. We're
oh yeah.
getting
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to going crazy at Demon Souls because I'm a freaking masochist when it comes to those games.
Yeah, it's just that's. I feel like it's just gonna be history repeating itself. People are just gonna go on PlayStation. Oh, that's where all the games are at, so I'm gonna go on PlayStation. What does Xbox have? Halo, Forza, Gears, the
Yeah.
same three
Hey.
things.
Yeah. 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 And Halo didn't exactly have the greatest demo.
Uh, I mean,
I said, Lord, it's just crazy too, cause I wasn't even paying attention to the graphics. My friend, I said, good Lord, was
I
that
wasn't
game
paying.
good?
I was paying attention to the gameplay. I was like, how is this game gonna play? And when I
Okay, the
saw
game
it,
goes, okay, the game good
and we
play,
and
and then when you text us,
yeah,
when you
well,
text
you were on
me,
the group chat. I was saying all in caps,
what is,
open world.
I'm like, and then I seen the game, I'm like, damn, this game looks like it's gonna be fun to play. Then I
Yeah,
watched it again, I seen the graphics, like, ugh.
yeah. I mean,
I'm like,
look,
oh
it
no.
was supposed to be an Xbox One game, I think, at first, and then they're like, oh, we're putting out next gen. Oh shit, we gotta make it work on next gen. At least that's the way I think it happened. But
Well, then the gorilla kind of, and then what's
Craig,
this guy's name? Craig kind of, damn it,
Craig
Craig.
ruined everything. We
Damn
love
it,
you,
Craig,
Craig.
you always doing this. We love you, Craig, but damn.
Y'all are bullies. Poor Craig. But
Yeah,
yeah,
poor Craig.
like I said, Manny, it's just PS5 maybe $100 more, but I think people are still gonna flock to it because of the games.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Okay, now that we said our piece about that, what else is there happening in the gaming news?
Well, Gamescom is happening now.
Yeah.
Nothing groundbreaking. I mean, for me personally, they revealed gameplay. I mean, I don't know about gameplay. I mean, they show a little bit of gameplay for the new Lego Star Wars. Like they
Mm,
finally show it off, is what I'm trying to say.
mm.
And I'm a big fan of the Lego Star Wars games. I mean, I grew up with those games. I love them. I play the absolute crap out of the first one on PS2. And to see, that they're doing Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, so they're making all the 9 movies into a one Lego game. I'm like, say no more, count me in.
Mm-hmm.
And they confirmed that it's coming to next gen. I'm like, yep, let's go. And it's probably gonna be a launch game. I'm like, yep. But I'm just super excited. I like the way it looks. I'm just super excited to play Lego Star Wars again. I mean, I really wanted to get Lego Star Wars Force Awakens, but something told me, oh, it's just Force Awakens. I was kind of hoping, they would. I mean, they padded it out a bit, I heard, but I don't know. Something felt kind of iffy about it.
Mm.
But now that they're doing all 9 movies, I'm like, count me in. And it's not just like a remaster. I think they're actually remaking, episodes 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Uh,
You're like, say no more, fam.
I'm
Take my
like, say no
money.
more. I love, like I said, I love the Lego games like more into the Star Wars. I mean, I like the Marvel ones, but I'm not like super in love with it. But I really like the Star Wars ones. I even got into the Jurassic World one. I like that one a lot because I'm a Star Wars fan, but I'm a bigger fan of Jurassic Park. And you put a Jurassic Park game on PS4, I'm gonna play it. In any form, Lego, anything. Like I will play it. Like I'm willing to play. I never played it, but I'm willing to play that crappy 3DO game, the point and click game. I don't know if you've ever seen that game.
The Angry Video Game Nerd
Yeah,
talk
he
about
talked
that?
about it. That's what got me interested in that game. It's like, oh, it's
Yeah.
on 3DO and it's a
'Cause
point and click.
here's how long I've been in video game. The last Jurassic Park game I played was the one they released on the Sega where you could play as the dinosaur.
Yes, I played the shit out of that when I was a kid. I
But
loved it.
yeah, I loved it because you
It
got to
was
play as the
hard, but
dinosaur.
I loved it. I loved
Well,
it.
it was hard when you play as the human because they made the human trash in that
Oh
game.
yeah. Well,
But when you had the Veloc,
The Raptor was fun, but it's just the thing is when you jump, it was kind of like a leap of faith. You have to like hope you don't fall, because
yeah,
some of the spaces that you fall on or like the platforms are really narrow. So
And
It's
you
kind of like
know,
a risk.
velociraptors aren't exactly known for being the smallest dinosaurs, especially in the Jurassic Park
Yeah, I
franchise.
mean, it was. I mean, I'm not saying the limitations at the time because there were great games at the time. It was just rushed. Best guess. Best
Yeah.
guess. Honestly.
But hey, you know what? It did its job for me as a childhood. It was a fun game. I had
Right.
a blast with.
Absolutely. I mean, look, it was one of the first games I ever played, Manny.
Touche.
On top of Mario on the NES, I also had a Genesis. I had Sonic. That had every kid has to play Sonic. No, it doesn't matter. You have to play Sonic if you have the
No,
Genesis.
even if you're a kid now, you need a game to play. Sonic
Oh,
Mania.
Sonic. There you go. Sonic Mania. That's probably the best example. If you want to get into Sonic, play Sonic Mania because that is the best of like
If you
everything.
want to hate Sonic, play Sonic 06.
Ooh. I'll be honest. I've only played that game for like 5 minutes, and I said, "This is a piece of shit." That was the first game, like when the 360 and PS3 were coming out, and I'm just like, "Oh, cool, a Sonic game on the next gen consoles."
I
And
knew
I
the game was
played
gonna
it,
be a piece of shit, and I knew the
and I
game was gonna
played
be a
it. I
piece of
played it,
shit
and I'm
when
like, "This sucks."
they kept highlighting Sonic having a relationship with some girl. I was like,
That grossed me out.
okay,
I was
all right.
like, "What the fuck, Sonic? Why? Why? They're promoting bestiality or something?"
Yeah. Are they promoting bestiality?
Like
The
what
hell am I
the? It's like
watching?
what the hell, Sega?
Yo, dude, they say Japan, you can't get away with this shit.
No. um, but yeah,
Then Robotnik was tall and skinny. I'm like, okay, this is getting weird.
I don't remember that. I don't. I mean, like I said, I've only played the game for 5 minutes. I
Oh,
don't.
oh,
I
oh,
remember the
oh, oh,
cutscene of Sonic or the
oh,
girl kissing Sonic.
oh, wait, no, it wasn't Robotnik. It was Eggman.
It's
Cause
the same
for a
character,
reason, I don't know. They made like a big emphasis. Oh no, he's Eggman in this game. They're the same person.
right?
It's like that Office meme. They're the same thing.
They're the same thing. um, like I mentioned earlier, Gamescom is happening. Nothing groundbreaking unless
Yeah,
you're a Lego Star Wars fan or a Jurassic Park
yeah.
fan
Cause
because they announced
I'm on
Jurassic World.
YouTube I'm on YouTube. I think today was like all like like the small time
I
games.
know IGN they had like a whole lineup happening. I'm on their website. They have like a talk show happening right now.
Mm,
But I think it's just an opportunity for like developers to come in and talk
yeah,
about their games. But I would
yeah.
say the
'Cause I know.
biggest thing would be the Ratchet and Clank demo.
Hmm. I think that was like the thing for Sony. Like they
Right.
sold.
Because like I was watching Max right before game the conference not conference the opening night live with Jeff Keighley. I tuned into Max's stream. Shout out to Max. Um, he was saying I'm tired of looking at PS5 games. I just want to see, or he along the lines of like, I'm tired of seeing PS5 games. I just want to see the price, or I just want to see a release date.
Yeah, same.
He was along those lines. Like he was just complaining about the way both Sony and Microsoft are handling the situation. Um, but for Ratchet and Clank, I love everything I see.
Oh yeah, so it's the same as the other game, which no, I mean it's the same as the other game, but they're adding something new.
Right. And what's really funny, you said that about the last game. Jeff Keighley, they asked him a question. And he's like, "Hey, where does this game take place?" I don't know if you saw that.
No, I don't think I've seen that.
They asked, "Hey, is this a sequel to the PS4 game, or is this a reboot, or is this?" They were saying that this game, this new Ratchet and Clank game, is taking place after Into the Nexus, which was the 2013 game on PS3.
Oh damn, so it's like kind of like a direct sequel then for the
They didn't say
PS5.
it's a direct sequel. I think they say canonically it's the next game, but
Ah,
it's not like you have to play Into the Nexus to understand it, because
okay.
they were saying like we wanted to make this like the new PS5 game. We wanted to make this game like easy to jump in if you never played a Ratchet and Clank game. Like
That's smart.
yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I agree because that's the concern I had. Hey, is this a sequel to the PS4 remake or is this its own thing? Like, what's going on? Uh, because not the visuals, but like the models look very similar. Just the only difference is that the graphics look a lot more better. But I'm super excited for that one, man. That's so far my top PS5 game at the moment, other than
Hmm.
Horizon. But at the moment, after seeing concrete footage of it, it's Ratchet and Clank for me.
Shame. And this is coming from the fan. This is coming from someone who's played like every single game in the series.
I've never played every single one. I hope you're not mad at me.
No, I won't be mad. Gian, I'm not gonna be that game. What? You never played
What?
Gamma?
What?
Shame!
What? You never played
Shame!
Uncharted?
Shame! Yeah, exactly. You know,
Um,
shame!
I've only played.
Shame!
I've only played.
Shame!
I've only played Up Your Arsenal, which was the third one, I believe, on the PS2.
Yeah, that was the third one.
I've only played All for One on the PS3. The one where it's like emphasis on co-op, where you play as the
Where you play as everyone and you play
everyone.
as Dr.
It was Ratchet,
Nefarious.
obviously Ratchet Clank, Doctor Nefarious, and the superhero dude. I forgot his name.
Quark?
Is it what? What is it?
It's Quark. Quark?
Quark. Okay,
Yeah.
the green suit guy. Yeah. That
Yeah.
it was a four-player co-op game based on those four guys, and I liked it. You know, I didn't have any problems with it. I thought it was a fun game. But I really appreciated the PS4 game, the reboot remake, the one that's based on the movie, based on the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. I took a chance on it. I was like, Ratchet and Clank, yeah, I'll give it a shot. It's a PS4 game, right?
Hmm.
Or an exclusive, right? Just to make the machine worth it.
Hmm.
And I loved it.
The fact that I got mine for free because it was like a free game in a month. I said, oh no, this is
Right,
mine.
it was a free PS Plus game at one point, yeah. No, but I bought the game day one. That's how interested I was. Just how starved I was for a PS4 exclusive at the time. Because this was before Uncharted 4, before it came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I just loved it. I just played the shit out of it. And I'm just like I said, I'm super excited for the next one.
So man, okay, so
And
but what I'm looking at on YouTube, the game like the small game that got my interest is a game called Die by the Blade.
Die by the
It's like
Blade.
a one-on-one samurai game. It reminds me of this old game I used to play as a kid called Bushido Blade.
Oh, I've heard of Bushido Blade.
Yeah, it reminds me of that series, and I was a low-key fan of the series.
Well, who made it? Square.
Yeah, it was Square.
Square
I
put.
like. I actually want them to make it again, but I understand why. But I'm gonna
I mean,
understandable
we
now.
have Samurai Showdown, so I mean, we have that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But we got Samurai Sword,
We got
which is
Samurai
awesome
Showdown.
game.
We got
So
Ghost of Tsushima. So I mean,
yeah, I'm like, yeah, go ahead. If you guys are, I mean, will I mark out if they like reveal, hey, we're
yeah,
making a
absolutely.
Bushido Blade game? Hell yeah,
I know you would. Yeah.
I will give you attention. Yeah, the fucking making Bushido Blade.
I know you would all caps. Bushido Blade.
And Jay, I'll be like, huh?
Huh? I mean, I know Bushido Blade, but
But huh?
huh? Like Eustace from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like, what? Huh?
Huh? Abba, Bushido Blade.
Just stuttering like,
Boy, spit it out.
Bushido Blade. Uh, don't you love it when a game gets revealed and you're just at a loss for words?
Yep,
I know that was me with like I mentioned earlier, Kingdom Hearts 3. I was just a mess.
that was me when Mortal Kombat X got revealed.
Really, because I mean, yeah, I was excited, but I wasn't like, oh my god, excited. Even though I was
Well,
pumped.
I was excited because that video proved a lot of people wrong about, oh, Joshua, dude, you know they're done at the Mortal Kombat 9. And then the day after they revealed the video, I was like, they're done, huh?
No, I remember MK9's reveal had me pumped because I never played a Mortal Kombat. I mean, not like in a traditional sense. Like I never played it. I saw people play it, but
Hmm.
like I've went over friends' houses and they had it, but I never really sat down and played it, right? And MK9 was the opportunity for me, and I loved the reveal because a friend of mine in high school who was a really big fan, he was telling me, "Oh my God, it looks like they're rebooting it. They're back on the island. Oh shit, what the hell?" It was just excitement, and he got me into Mortal Kombat, and the rest is history. I'm a fan of the series thanks to MK9. So I was more pumped for MK9 than I was for X, and I played a shitload of MK9. But I understand that MKX has its fans. Like even more, like I heard people are saying that MKX is better than MK11, and I'm
I
curious on
could
what I'm
agree.
curious. I'm curious what you think about it because you're the one that plays more than me.
I don't want to be that fan that says both
I mean, you
because
could
I
say
love
both.
both.
I mean, it's your opinion.
I love both, honestly. Cause I, but if I had to choose one, there's basically based on online XL. Cause yeah, there's times when I'm playing online more Kombat 11,
Hmm.
and like I'm like, and you're like, are you serious right now?
Like it's lagging
This is,
out. Like the net code's not good.
yeah, I mean the netcode. I mean, the net code could be better. It's not terrible.
I mean, because when you and me played MK11, there was no issues at all.
Yeah, I
Granted,
mean,
we live really close to each
yeah,
other.
yeah. But I mean, I've got a problem with it. But well, then based on I just had better memories with Mortal
Playing
Kombat
X.
XL. Playing I just say XL because that's the one that has like Xenomorph in it. Like playing it
Right.
with my brother.
I know you
And shout
split.
out to my brother. And I'm sorry when I'm gonna have to like rub it in. But Mortal Kombat XL is like one of the very few fighting games I could like legit whoop my brother in.
I know you whooped me pretty bad last time we played.
Yeah, like any even he gets kind of like fearful when I pick Scorpion. Is fuck, he's picking Scorpion. I'm screwed.
I know I'm kind of low key scared when you pick what's her name, Satyrion from MK11 and
Oh
Tentrion
yeah.
and
Oh yeah, my
Joker.
friend, a friend of mine who I'm close friends with, his name is Victor. He
Hmm.
messaged me, he said, "Hey, you down to play some Mortal Kombat 11?" I said, "Yeah." I didn't want to pick Centurion, so I picked the character I was just starting out with. I think it was either Collector or someone else. And I didn't know what I was doing. I only barely know how to play as him. He messaged me, he said, "Are you taking it easy on me?" I'm
Even
like,
he knew.
I'm like a tiny bit because I just started learning to play the good characters. So he like joking. He said, "No, show me your
No,
true
no.
power. Show me your true power."
Show me
Like
your
man,
true form, Joker.
I, I like, I'm like, "Are you sure about that?" I said, "Yeah." So I picked Centurion. He's like, fuck."
Shit.
He literally said, fuck, I'm screwed now." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Okay, you asked for it."
You asked for it.
Okay, yeah, I should have not picked him.
Yeah. I mean, I had memories just like that with MK9. MK and Injustice 1. Those are the only two NRS games where I got pretty good at. Like I'm not saying I'm the greatest, but I actually knew a couple things, right? Like I knew stuff. And I don't know if you remember, but I told you I actually went out to tournaments and I won. I got second place in Injustice 1 with Catwoman.
Damn.
And at the time, I didn't know about tier lists. I didn't know if Catwoman was a viable character. I just played Catwoman because I love Catwoman. I love playing Catwoman. So, and I got second place. What got me in the end was some guy playing Martian Manhunter. Hey, I didn't. I was like, hey, look, the better player won. I got second place. It was a $25 gift card. Hey, everybody wins.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was godlike with Martian Manhunter. He just destroyed me. I was like, shit. But it was still a lot of fun just going through the ranks. It was my first, well, not my first proper experience in a tournament, but my first tournament where I actually got that far, like second place. And since then, I've just been a Catwoman player. Catwoman. I mean, I wouldn't say main. I just love playing Catwoman. I love playing Nightwing. I love playing. I mean, sometimes Lex Luthor when I'm feeling like I just want to fuck you up or I just want to play around with you, maybe. But definitely Catwoman. Definitely Nightwing. Batman. To
Killer
be honest
Frost was
with
my main.
Yeah,
Was
Killer
my
Frost was
main.
good. Green Arrow, I like Green Arrow, but it all just came back to Nightwing and Catwoman. Those were my two characters. Um,
Okay. Enough about fighting games. We could have
that's
a
another
fighting game.
episode.
Yeah, that seems to be a theme with this
Yeah.
with our first episode.
Oh yeah,
That's another episode.
we can make a whole episode about that. Let's
Hmm.
talk about an episode that we talk about. Oh, potential episodes.
Hmm. But yeah, the PS5.
Yeah, PS5. I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna get it very soon. Hopefully day one. Hey, but like it's not the end of the world if I can't get one day one. But
Right, right.
if I can get one, that'd be cool. I know Sony. We can talk about this really quick. Sony, they're how do you say they're accepting signups for an opportunity to pre-order a PS5. I don't know if I told you that.
Yeah, yeah. You told me yesterday.
So you go to their website and you punch in your PSN ID. It's like one customer per PSN ID, so you can put in like multiple PSN IDs, and you can that's like one chance for to pre-order a PS5.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so I signed up. You know me, I signed up.
Hmm.
um, and all it is that they email you based on where that account is. So if it's, for example, if it's this ID, it's under this Gmail account, you have to pay attention to the Gmail account. Like they will send you, and they will only give you a set amount of time because once that time expires, you're gone. Like that PS5 is gone. It's gonna be very interesting how that's. Oh, and it's through PlayStation themselves. Like they have a store called PlayStation Direct. Like Sony will send it to you directly. It's not like Amazon. It's not like Best Buy.
Mm, okay.
So I don't know. I mean, I know they sell games through that service, that store. But I don't know how quick the shipping is. So that would be my biggest concern. If they could ship it, like if it could arrive on release day, that would be sweet. But I would feel comfortable going to Best Buy, or Amazon. Amazon's preferred, but just anything but GameStop.
Jason Dunn, don't send my shit to Walmart.
No, Walmart. I will not. I look. It's funny I say that because
Yeah, it's funny I say that too, cause just in case anything. But yeah, Walmart. Yeah, I'll probably end up like getting shot or something over there.
sir, what's in the bag? Towels.
Nothing. Towers. That's a
Towels. Yeah. And you
towers.
start
I look
laughing.
like PS5. Shut up.
It's a PS5 towel. Shut the fuck up.
Put your hands up. Wait, what?
Wait, what? Well,
Yes,
I
sir.
mean,
Put
it's
the
funny I
PS5 down.
say
This isn't PS5. The towels.
it's a towel. No, it's like you open up the box. There's a bunch of rocks, and you have the actual PS5. It's in your pants. It's in the parachute pants. Just wear parachute pants when you go to Walmart, Manny, and shove the PS5 up there.
Yes,
You'll be
sir. Why
set.
you wearing PS5 pants? A tribute to MC Hammer.
Or you just go to the self checkout. Hey, how's it going? Oh, I'm good. You scan the PS5 as a tomato.
Well, you
How many
see what had
tomatoes are you gonna
happened
buy,
was
sir?
yoink.
How many?
Well, you see what had happened was yoink.
Yoink. um, but like I was saying, it's funny. I don't want to go to Walmart, but it's funny. I bought my first PS4 at Walmart.
Oh,
I mean, so I'm like, they're kind of viable. Like the
look,
other
they're kind of
day,
viable. It's dangerous to go there when they get new things because people don't know how to act.
right? I mean, I went there the other day and they had the Nintendo Switch Lite. I was shocked to see it.
You know, I'm low key. I know I already own a Switch, but I'm low key thinking about getting a Switch Lite.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm thinking the same, but
Cause
the
a
but
coworker,
what's up?
of mine, he got it, and I was trying it out. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling this.
I mean, it's the Switch, but only handheld. If you don't care about docking, if you don't care about having the Switch docked like on the TV, this is perfect. I mean, I know a friend that her first Switch is a Switch Lite.
Hmm.
Um, it's the same thing. Just the only downside, yeah, you just can't let's play it on the TV. There's not even an adapter in case you want to do that.
Hmm.
Which makes it harder if you want to play like I don't know Mario Party or Smash. Like
Hmm.
how is Smash gonna work? But
Oh,
hey, but
speaking of
hey,
that,
if that's what you want to do, what's up?
okay. No, I'm gonna say, since we're practically done with Sony, speaking of Nintendo,
Oh,
rumors are they're releasing a new system, a new version of the Switch
I
next
yeah,
year.
I did hear about that. I think it's I don't think it's
It's gonna
good.
be a
I don't think it's true to be honest. I don't believe it. I don't believe in them releasing a souped up Switch right now. Because I think the Switch is already selling like hotcakes as it is. I don't think they need to. But if they want to, cool. I'm not gonna stop them. But I'm not against the idea. If a Switch that can do 4K, I'm down. But
same,
I just don't
but
think
they
it's
got.
a smart thing.
I agree. They're gonna have to do like something like say, well, if you get this, so and so will happen.
Oh, if they pull a fast one, the new Metroid will only play on the new 4K Switch. Ah, shit.
Okay, one that would be awesome yet stupid at the same time.
I mean, they did it with the new Nintendo 3DS, where I think Xenoblade, they made Xenoblade that one Xenoblade game. I think it was like not a remake, a remake. Like they ported Xenoblade Chronicles to the 3DS, and it only works on the new 3DS. I could be wrong, but it only works on the new one.
Like, okay, yeah, you're right. But I was like, please, please don't do that. That's a
I
pet
don't think
peeve
they,
sometimes with
I
it.
don't think they should do that because that's. Ugh, no, I don't. Because look, I'm done.
That's
I'm
that.
sick and tired. I want the new Metroid to be out. All right, but please take your time.
Well, but that yeah, but Nintendo did the right thing though. They said, hey, you know what? It wasn't going the way we wanted it to, so
Right.
we had to restart it. So I'm like,
Absolutely.
okay,
Absolutely.
no, okay, no, okay, that's okay. I applaud you. That's the way you do it. You just let them know, look, it wasn't going the way we wanted it to, so we had to restart it.
Yeah. I honestly, I wasn't. Like, yeah, I was disappointed, but was I mad? Not really, because that means they
So,
give a
yeah,
shit. They care. Like, they want the
yeah,
game to be good.
yeah, yeah. We know you guys are. We know there's a lot of Metroid fans out there, and we're
Yeah,
not about to give you a crappy game.
a lot of Metroid fans that are upset because they got that one game for the 3DS, Metroid Prime Federation Force or whatever it's called. It was like a 3DS game.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the game. I think that was on. I think that was I think it was either on the GameCube or on the Wii.
Was it Other M?
Yeah, the one that
That was on the
made
Wii.
Samus.
That was on the Wii.
Yeah, the one where they made Samus all lame.
I
But
never
like
played
she
it.
didn't do anything.
I never
I
played
don't.
Other M
Me neither. I don't ever plan on it.
because I heard because even back then I heard that it was bad. I'm like, oh no.
Well, they made Samus into basically like a robot when she's a badass. That she supposedly didn't do anything until she got permission. I'm like, that's not Samus. What?
The only Metroid games I've ever played was obviously Super Metroid, a little bit of Metroid
Same.
Fusion on the GBA,
That was like the only.
and
Well, but
then
then again, a lot of my friends are Metroid fans told me, "Oh no, if you play Super Metroid, then that's all you need to play."
yeah, that's the I would say that's other than Prime because I think Metroid Prime is a great game, but if you're talking about the definitive Metroid game, definitely Super Metroid.
hmm
Like that is the Metroid game in my opinion. I
hmm
mean, I didn't personally grew up with it. I like playing it, but Metroid Prime to me is the Metroid game because I don't know. It's just I just like first person shooters. You mix Metroid into it, great.
hmm But yeah,
Uh,
that's enough. I think that's enough about Nintendo. That's like the only rumor I've heard about
right.
them.
I mean, I was just thinking about this the other day about Smash Brothers, about the new characters that they were gonna release.
I wonder who the hell the next people are gonna be.
I have a
Cause,
feeling.
cause,
I have
cause Sakura, cause Sakura made a note that like anybody could be a freaking character now. Now
yeah.
that
The only criteria they have to meet is that they're from a video game.
yeah. Because we were
So
talking about this at work, and they were like, my friends, they clearly didn't hear what Sakurai said. 'Cause they kept saying anime characters, and
ugh.
Sakurai just said he's not putting anime characters in.
Right. I mean, look. I mean, I campaigning like did I support the cause for Goku for Smash? Absolutely.
I
But
did, but then I kind of realized like Goku's gonna be kind of OP.
you're right. Well, not only that, it's just he's from an anime. He yeah, he's had a shitload of games, right? But he's from an anime, so it's not gonna work. He's
Yeah,
not
and
gonna be
then
in
my
Smash. The
and
closest
then as much
thing,
as I want this,
the
I don't think
close,
it's gonna happen
the
because it's too dark for me. It's gonna be too dark for Super Smash Bros. Game Scorpion.
right. That's why I think Sub Zero fits better, or Liu Kang, either or,
Yeah, cause I don't know how people are gonna see Scorpion's Final Smash setting somebody on fire. That would be dark.
or stabbing Mario. Get over here.
Get over here!
Get over here,
Ah!
you
I said,
mustache
yo,
man.
yo! He said, whoa,
That's why
Scorpion,
I think
come down!
Sub Zero makes sense. Liu Kang makes sense.
Johnny
Um,
Cage.
or Johnny Cage. Yeah, absolutely. Anyone but Scorpion. But if you ask me, I'd say Sub Zero.
I can see Sub-Zero
If
being there.
not Sub Zero, Liu Kang. That's it.
I mean, what I laugh at Scorpions in the game in his Final Smash is just him whipping
Toasting you.
his mask. His toasting. Hell yeah!
That'd be the
Would
greatest
it
thing
be
ever.
dark? Would it be dark? Absolutely. Would I be laughing? Of course.
Do I wanna burn up Kirby? Yes, I do. Do I want to burn
Toasty.
Jigglypuff?
Do I
Oh,
want to
dude,
burn
if they do
Isabel?
Toasty, if the Scorpion does show up, or any Mortal Kombat character, they have to implement Toasty.
Do I want to burn Isabella? Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I'm
uh,
sorry, Isabella fans, but no.
I mean, hey, look, Isabel. I think she's a viable option. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, I have a feeling, Manny, that considering there is a new Crash Bandicoot game coming out this year, something in my gut tells me Crash Bandicoot is the next Smash Brothers character.
I would love for that to happen.
If that were to happen, that is a level 5 red alert global meltdown. Just like how when Banjo was announced for Smash, that was a global red alert
I
meltdown.
was, because I was shocked they actually did it. I'm like,
hmm
holy shit, they did
Considering
it.
he's a rare character and rares with Xbox, and Phil's like, yeah, go ahead, yeah, sure.
Because again,
But now with Crash
it all comes back to Phil Spencer.
absolutely. See, this is why I love Phil Spencer. He gives us
I'm
what he
willing to bet
wants.
I'm willing to bet any type of money Sakurai, or hell, I'm willing to bet any type of money Spencer was like, Sakurai,
I would
hey, yo,
imagine there's a
Sakurai.
conversation between him and Sakurai.
Yes, I go probably like, hey, you think we could borrow one of your rare characters? He
Yo,
said, absolutely.
let
He'll
me
take
borrow
Banjo,
Banjo.
sister. Go ahead. Go the
Fam,
fuck
here
ahead.
you go. Bring him back by midnight.
Yeah, just bring him back by night. After you're done, just bring him right back. Thank you.
See, so because it makes sense because the new Crash game is coming and it's also on Switch, I believe. I could
I
double
think.
check. I could do it. Google is my friend. Crash Bandicoot. There we go. It is coming this year, October 2nd. Oh, it's only on PS4 and Xbox. Huh. I
Oh.
thought it was on Switch.
Well, I mean, they do got like the whole Insane trilogy on
Right,
there,
so
so
that still counts. The Insane Trilogy is on Switch. I thought Crash 4 was coming to Switch.
I thought so
Huh.
too.
It's only
Uh,
it says only on
I got
PS4 and
feeling,
Xbox.
I
Huh.
got
Okay.
feeling is telling me it's gonna be Dante,
Ah, dude.
but
I
but
I
that's my
love I would
company.
love Dante to show up. I
But again, he'll be kind of a bit dark too, because his final
right.
fan is probably going to be him turning into a demon.
Right. But then again Bayonetta is in the game, so anything could happen.
That was my argument. Hey, yeah, but Dante's too dark. Bayonetta is in
Bayonetta's
the
in the
game,
game, bro.
and her yeah, her clothes is her hair, so she's practically naked.
and what
So don't
about
give me that it's too dark.
and what about Solid Snake? He's in the game. He's killed people.
Yeah, I think for fun.
If you condone that in your playthrough, you can kill people in your playthrough.
Yeah, I mean,
Um, there's been that argument. Oh well, if Solid Snake can make it in, then that's fine. Oh, Bayonetta's in the game, then Dante should be fine.
yeah. So I'm not sure. I can see Dante being in the
I'd be
game.
super down if Dante shows up. Honestly, like that would be because look, all the Devil May Cry games are on the Switch now, right? 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna happen. So I say, how many characters do we have left? Like maybe 4 left.
Yeah, well, cause Min Min was the first character of season
Right.
two.
I can
So
pull it
yeah,
up really quick. Smash Bros. It's called the Fighters Pass, right?
Fighters Pass 2.
Let's see. Let's see. So we got. There we go. I got the graphic on. So we got. I'm counting Min Min. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're missing 5. Min Min's the first, like you said. Hmm.
Min Min was a spirit character. That's what I'm saying.
Was she? I didn't know that.
hmm That's how everybody's saying. So anybody could be it. Like it doesn't matter if you were a spirit character.
Okay, so like I said, I want Crash Bandicoot. That's for sure. Dante, I think it's a matter of time for Dante.
Chrono, make it happen.
Ooh, if they put Chrono in, I would be a happy man. But instead of Chrono, if they could put Sora from Kingdom Hearts, that would be interesting.
You know that ain't happening because Disney.
Well, I mean, you do have
No, so
Banjos and Smash. Anything could happen.
to say, but yeah, but Microsoft, Disney,
Right.
and Disney
Okay.
already
So.
said no to Sora.
Right.
So
Right. Okay. So we can rule out Sora. I mean,
I mean, if Sakurai somehow like gets it, I'll be happy. 'Cause I know a lot of people want Sora in the damn game. He's
right.
practically a perfect fit.
Absolutely. Just whack you in the head with the Keyblade.
His
Um.
final smash could be him summoning Goofy and Donald just to beat
Oh
you
man,
up.
dude. What about 2B from Nier Automata?
Ooh, wait,
That'd be
oh no.
that'd be badass. No, the
I just
Doomslayer. Doomslayer. He's got to be in there.
Bruce
He is
Oh,
a video game icon. He has to be in there.
I can see him being. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Doomslayer has a better chance to 2B, for obvious reasons. The game's geared towards
I want to
children.
believe, Manny. I want to believe.
I was about to say, it's the game's for children, Gian. Did you hear him explain that when
It's
he came to
rated
mind?
E. See, it's rated E.
It's rated E, Gian. 2B is. She's too hot for the game.
Too hot. Well, Bayonetta's in the game.
Touche. But you heard what Sakurai said when people asking what's mine. Here's that. This game, a lot of kids play this game. It's a
Right.
Sakurai. Just say it.
Just say it. Just crush my dreams. Just do it.
Yeah, just say it already, please. I mean, I'm not complaining. Terry is like my favorite SNK character, but still,
I still haven't played Terry. I have the Fighters Pass. I still haven't played him.
he's so he's fun.
I heard that they actually implemented like
His
combos,
moves.
like
Yeah,
his moves, like everything.
yeah. He plays like if you do like his moon, kind of like how you play with Ryu Ken.
Hmm.
They do more damage.
I only played a little bit of Ryu, a little bit. The character I mostly played was obviously Joker.
Hmm,
You know
makes
me.
sense. Yeah.
Oh, and I a little bit of the hero Dragon Quest. I wanted to mention that earlier that the closest we'll get to Dragon Ball is the Dragon Quest Hero. That's the closest we'll ever get.
Oh, well, that's not. I'm not gonna, do
Right.
20 ammo.
And also, if you really think about it, Lucario is probably the closest thing we'll get to Goku on Smash.
That is true.
You know why,
Yeah,
right?
sans ammo.
Yeah, because Sean Chen plays Lucario.
Mm-hmm.
It's the closest thing. And then there's Shantae. I'm seeing a lot of pictures for Shantae. People want Shantae in the game.
Shantae would be a perfect for the
I think
game too.
Shantae would be pretty cool, honestly.
Oh, even the voice actress wants her in the game.
Right. I think Shantae has a chance of making it in, to be honest. But I really want to see Doomslayer. I would love to see Crash Bandicoot. 2B is a fever dream. Sephiroth? I don't know about Sephiroth.
My friend, my coworker Jordan, he said I could see Sephiroth join the game.
If Sephiroth joins it in, I will never stop playing Smash Brothers. Never.
Yeah, I really got like the perfect smash attack for him. He just throws the sun at you.
Like Joker pretty much told us that anything is possible because if you remember when they announced Joker, like that was
I went crazy. I'm
a
like,
red alert meltdown when Joker got announced.
oh, holy
I,
shit.
I was I was watching that, right, and I was thinking, oh my god, Persona 5 Arena,
We,
oh
we,
my god.
we were texting each other. I remember, and
The
me and
group
you were
chat
like,
was lit.
me and you were like, Joker's a fucking smash. What the
Hold
fuck?
me.
And Frank is probably looking at the text like, what's going
Huh?
on?
What's going on?
Joker and Smash,
Joker?
huh?
Huh? What's Joker?
Joker is in Smash. A Joker like from Batman? No, Joker for
No!
Persona.
Slaps him. Slap him. Like,
No, you fool.
no, you fool. No, but
Like from
Joker.
Dark Order, AEW smacking with the newspaper.
Yeah.
No.
Oh. But
Oh,
yeah,
speaking of,
lots of opportunities, man. Lots of opportunities. Like I said,
oh no,
Crash
I agree.
Bandicoot, Dante.
Hey, hey, you know what? I honestly don't care because I know Sakurai's putting them in the game. I know he has his reasons.
hmm I just don't want another Fire Emblem character. Like I'm getting sick of it. You know, I look. I know you're a fan,
I'm a no, I know. I'm a diehard fan of the series. Gian, you know this,
but
but
I'm not
no more
into it,
Fire
guys.
Emblem, no more Fire Emblem characters, please.
Even you say no more Fire Emblem characters.
Was I laughing when I heard that Violet got it now? Yes, because it was like to me it was like an awesome troll move. Like, oh, Sakurai, you troll. But
Oh,
then I was like,
Sakurai. He was being
and
serious.
then I was like, okay, and oh, okay. But then main reason for Violet in the game was because Fire Emblem was like huge in Japan.
Oh, absolutely. I know that for a fact. Like,
Yeah, so I was
it
like,
is
okay, I don't
crazy.
blame you, but yeah, Sakurai, no more Fire Emblem characters, please.
Please. Even, I mean, are is even the Japanese player base even sick of it? I mean, I don't know how they are over there.
I don't know, and I'm not about to question it because
I know
those
I'm
people
sick
don't
of
play.
it. I don't even play
Because I
Fire
know that,
Emblem.
yeah, because I know they don't play when it comes to Fire
Look,
Emblem, so
I'll be
I'm not
honest
gonna.
with you. I'll eventually play the new one, Three Houses. I'll eventually give it a shot.
I'll think you like. I think you like it, but
It's
I'm
just
just gonna have to
strategy.
wait for
I
you.
just don't do like I like strategy, but I don't do strategy. You know.
I like the Fire
Uh,
Emblem game because of the story and the characters.
if it's
Cause
strong,
I
if the story is strong enough, then yeah, I'll buy it. If you tell me you've been telling me how good it is, I'll give it a shot. It's just
yeah.
the hurdle I have to get through is that mental hurdle, the strategy mechanics. I'm just like, I don't feel like it.
Well, well, it does. Well, I'm not gonna sit here saying easy mode, but cause I know you know that the game is widely known for like the permadeath. You could turn that off.
Really, because that
Yeah,
was the one of the biggest concerns I had. Because I don't like the
yeah, you
idea.
could
I
turn.
mean, look, the idea of permadeath is fine, but it's just
But
if you throw it into a
I under-
game that a lot of people won't like, 'cause it's a strategy game, like, it might turn them off.
no, no, but you could turn that off.
Okay, good. You just
Yeah,
increased
cause
my chances of playing it.
I tell that. I don't blame you if you don't like the permadeath system. Then not, it's not everybody's cup of tea.
Right.
So you could turn it off if you don't want to play it with it on. I'm like, okay,
Well,
and
that's good.
that's usually and they outright tell me was since you just told me that yeah I may just end up buying it, isn't?
Well, good.
But that's like one like the that's like what Fire Emblem one of the many things it's known for is like permadeath
Right.
because I like it because it forces me to be smart.
I'm just shocked how long it's been going on, Fire Emblem, since like the NES. And I mean, it never came here, but it was on the Famicom, like
It
the Japanese,
it didn't come here
the
till Super
GameCube.
Smash Bros.
Yeah,
LA made it famous by putting Worth and Roy and Marth in the
right.
game, and the people were like, "What the hell are these guys?
I know.
Good
What's
beats."
really funny, I was playing Smash Melee the other day, and I was playing Roy. I just wanted to say okay because you were saying, "Oh, Roy's my best character." I'm like, okay, and that's where I was like, I'll try him out. And his voice actor was in Japanese, while everyone else is in English. And I'm like, holy shit!
Hmm.
I didn't know that. Uh, just like how Cloud's voice actor is Japanese in Smash Ultimate,
Hmm.
but due to a different reason, I would say, because I think it's something about a voice actor strike or something like that for Ultimate. But for Melee, Roy doesn't even have an English voice actor, so they kept the Japanese track in.
Yeah, yeah, because
Because
nobody played a Fire
people in
Emblem
America are
game.
like, Fire Emblem, what the hell is that?
They just probably figured out, okay, who are these two new guys? They
Yeah,
got
oh yeah.
swords. They're cool. And yeah, because
So
that's how I
so
got introduced to Fire Emblem. I started practicing with Roy, and he ended up becoming like my best character. I did my research, and okay, what the hell is this Fire Emblem
other than
game?
Smash Brothers, that was the debut of Fire Emblem in the United States. Was the GameCube game?
Well, then there was like some game on the Game Boy, but not too many people played it. So
Okay.
there was Mario, so there was Melee, and then there was Radiant Dawn, I think it's
I think
called.
yeah, that sounds familiar. There's something
But
Radiant something.
yeah,
It's a really
well,
expensive
that
game.
not only is it an expensive game, it's known for being the hardest game in the whole series. Like it's not exactly the most well-liked game because of that reason.
Why the hell is
Like
it
there's
expensive?
pe-
Oh, because it's rare. Because not a lot of people bought it.
yeah, because yeah, from all the videos I've seen on YouTube, not many people get past the first stage without dying.
Yikes!
I
I
like
I, I heard the
no.
same about I think it was Shin Megami Tensei 3 where like well time to time people say they would die in the tutorial and they would have to restart the whole game.
Yeah, that's supposedly apparently Radiant of Dawn that like they would die in the tutorial because
Yikes!
since you could have turned off permadeath there. So yeah, if you're,
This is something. I'm sorry, man. That just came
well,
to my mind. You were saying how Fire Emblem it's notoriously hard or like really inaccessible to a lot of people. I've been looking into a lot of the Shin Megami Tensei games, and they're saying, oh, I've heard people saying like it's really hard, or you just gotta know what you're doing, right?
yeah,
But the thing about Shin Megami Tensei, not because it's anime, I'm just more intrigued in that series than I am in Fire Emblem.
I'm intrigued in that series too. That
Because you say Fire Emblem is hard, and I'm finding out that Shin Megami Tensei is hard, but I'm more interested in Shin Megami Tensei.
I and speaking of that game, I'm so I want to play that remake.
Yeah, I'm definitely down, just to see what all the
That
hubbub's about. But I'm kind of torn. I don't know. We had this conversation before. That I don't know which version to get, the Switch or the PS4 version.
I'm probably going to end up getting the PS4 version.
I want to, but since Shin Megami Tensei 5 is only on Switch, I kind of want it on Switch just so I can get familiar maybe with the controls. If they're doing the same controls, maybe. I don't know.
Hmm.
But just to have like the whole series in one platform, I just like uniformity. I like having all of one series in one system. And yet I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. Like there's so many Kingdom Hearts games on different consoles, but they eventually put them all in one system, like on PS4. But I'm still very intrigued. And that's another thing. I'm really sorry, but there are people that get mad that say, "Oh, yeah, I'm a fan of Persona," but they're like, "Ah, you're a fake fan. You'll never survive a Shin Megami Tensei game." I'm
You
like,
know,
well,
okay, no,
just be
okay. First of
glad they're
all, what's
playing a
your point?
JRPG. I mean, I'm like,
Yeah,
who cares?
I don't give a shit. Shit, the first Persona game I ever played was Persona 4 Gold,
See, like, I just don't understand where
and,
the hate
and
comes from.
that game is chef's kiss. Mwah.
Persona 4, yeah. I mean, I've only played like an hour of it, and yeah, I can agree with the chef kiss. And an hour is nothing in that game, but still, mwah, chef
Yeah,
kiss.
an hour is like 5 minutes. You tell that to a hardcore Persona, oh, how long did you play? Like an hour. Get the fuck out of my
Yeah, get the
face.
fuck out. That's not a real
That's
first
nothing.
impressions.
Pathetic. Pathetic.
The first impressions is like the first 30 hours.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. How long did you play? An hour.
An hour.
Pathetic.
That's not the game. keep
That's not
playing.
the game. Smack. That's not the game. Smack you
Right, but
shit.
I just mostly did it just so I can test it out because I bought it. I just wanted to test it out on my PS2, but I just so happened to play an hour. But I like it. I like where this is going. I'll
No, you're
eventually
gonna.
play it.
Oh,
I'll eventually play it, but I'm more leaning towards the PC version because of the just the chance to play it on 1080p, 60 FPS. But once they announce it for Switch, I'm gonna play it on Switch.
and then another game says it's picking up about Persona. I don't know if you're a fan of like the Warrior series,
Oh,
but
the
Phantom Strikers.
yep, the what's it called? Scramble, I think.
I think Persona 5
Yep,
Scramble.
I know that one
Uh,
very well. I'm interested, but
yeah,
I think I
I'm
just
interested because it's basically a sequel. Cause it's a sequel,
right. I'm very interested because of
and one
that.
of the new members of the guild is an adult.
Eh?
You never knew that?
What do you guild? What do you mean? Like he's an
Not
adult?
that, not the guild, like the Phantom.
There's a new
Like
member of the Phantom Thieves. I didn't know about that.
yeah, in the sequel, and I think he's like the first like adult.
Oh, it's not Mario
Cause I
Kid. It's not Mario Kid, is it?
no, no, it's a new person.
Hmm. I'm gonna have to
Yeah, cause
research
I was
that.
reading.
I thought I knew
Yeah,
everything, but not. You told me
'cause
this. I don't know.
I was doing research. 'Cause I think there's like two new people you play as, and one of them they outright said no, he's like an adult who's a cop. I like
Huh.
okay, yeah, okay.
Alrighty then.
I'll send you the link about it when I get a
Yeah,
chance.
yeah. Send me a link because I thought I knew everything, but no. You tell me this. I'm just like, hmm.
And I was reading the review that they were doing in Japan. It's like yeah, if you like Warriors and if you love the Persona series, you're gonna love this game 'cause it's Warriors mixed with Persona
Say
5.
no more.
Right.
Say no more.
Yeah, yeah, so Dynasty Warriors, shut the fuck. Just say no more. Take my money.
Take my money. Oh,
Like I can't. I was dangerously close to buying it for the from Japan so I could ship
right
it
to
out.
import it.
Because I know the Switch is like region free,
It
right?
is. It is region free. Yep.
So I was like, damn, I may just end up buying it just to test just to
Learn
see what the fuss.
Japanese though.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Cause I would be like Bianca, like, huh?
What?
Because of
I know
Persona
some of these
5.
words. I know some of these words.
I know arigato. That means thank you. Arigato mas. I said, oh yeah, but
Like
that's
I
all
was
I know.
saying,
Oh, Nani?
I'm kind of leaning on the PS4 version because like I just mentioned before, I like uniformity. I like having all of one series into one system.
Mm.
But do I like the idea of Persona 5 on Switch? Absolutely. I would
Hmm.
love to have Persona 5 Royal on Switch just so I can have another excuse to play that game.
And now you can
Because
play it on the go.
absolutely, I can play it on my bed. I can play it on the toilet. But I I just
You can wonder, your mom's gonna wonder what. Hey, Gian, is everything okay? I said, I'm
yeah.
just
I'm
playing
just
Persona 5. Yeah,
she
Mom.
she hears sniffling.
I'm just playing.
I'm
Leave me
playing
alone.
Persona 5.
Hey,
No, but
¿qué? Well, your mom's gonna be like, ¿qué? Persona 5. Get
Persona
out.
5. No, but it's just I'm having Persona 5 with withdrawals again. I just want to delete my memory and replay the game, especially Royal, especially
It's
that new
funny because
semester.
my brother is asking me about that game. He's like, he asked me, he said, hey, what's a good JRPG game you got in your thing? You know, what's this
Oof.
Persona 5? And what do you mean,
Ooh.
what's this Persona 5? How
Let's have a
dare you?
talk.
If I did tell him, though, he's like, no, but real talk, though, if you're gonna play that game, have fun.
Oh yeah, pat on the
You know, I
back.
don't like it when he's like, I don't like it when you tell me have fun. No, I mean that in a good way. The game's amazing, but you're gonna be spending like $100 in that game.
Hmm.
More if you do like maniacal things, and he's that JRPG fan who
He
loves
does
the graphics.
everything. Yeah,
Hmm.
you're gonna spend 100 to 150 hours guaranteed. Like me on my playthrough, I did 130. I
Hmm.
did mostly everything. Mostly everything. I didn't max out every confidant, but I did mostly everything. And
Yeah,
I would I do it all over again? Absolutely.
yeah. I'm just good. Just yeah, just not in the immediate future. Cause yeah, 150 hours is 150 hours.
Oh yeah. I mean, dude, with everything going on, and I had all the time in the
Yeah,
world. It was
yeah,
perfect for me.
yeah. Exactly, exactly.
It's the perfect game to play when on the
Besides Ghost of
quarantine
Tsushima,
lockdown.
besides Ghost of Tsushima, that's my game of the year.
I mean, I really like it. But game of the year, it's definitely a contender for me. I have to think about it
Ghost of
a little
Tsushima. Oh
more,
yeah,
but I really liked it. I'm not complaining about it. It belongs in the conversation. That's for sure.
yeah, it belongs.
It's in the
There's a lot
conversation.
of games in my conversation, but shocking theme. That's another episode.
Yeah, give me the year. That's up. It's coming up soon, man. Give me the year. So,
Yeah.
so you're saying Ghost of Tsushima is your game of the year so far?
No, I said beside. I gave it a year as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then at that point, yes, that's my game of the year. Well, if you really wanna like get technical, I would say Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's my game of the
Yeah,
year.
I could say that.
Yeah,
That's like second place.
yeah.
It's like a
Uh,
very close second place.
if anything, those two are tied. Persona and Final Fantasy, those two are tied for me. And then
Yeah,
third
but
place.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just being biased here, but I just say Persona 5 because that's like the first video game poster I ever bought in a while, and I'm just looking
Nice.
at it proud, like a proud dad.
I'm just when you sent me that picture, I was like, you did not. Because
And I
I
just sit
have
there.
the I'm looking at I have the original Persona 5 because I bought it. They had the Royal poster, and I was like, yeah, I could buy it, but I like the cover of the original. Why? Because it's the original. But
Mhm.
after playing Royal, I'm just like, shit, I should have bought the poster for Royal because I prefer Royal over the original. The original sucks. The original Persona 5 sucks now.
Yeah, and besides, Royale introduced me to my waifu,
Oh
Kasumi.
my god, Kasumi. Bro, she
Uh,
is the best character.
yeah, she
Hands
is.
down.
In my opinion, I agree.
You know
I was
me
like,
as a big fan of Makoto,
mm-hmm.
but Kasumi, she takes the cake, dude.
Yeah,
Holy shit,
Kasumi.
she takes that cake and runs, dude. Holy crap.
Even though there was one part when I got introduced to her for the first time, and they did like a super anime thing that I was like busted out laughing.
Oh, the
But she
Sailor
caught,
when she awoke into her persona.
no, not that one. When you really first meet her, and she catches the balloon, but
Catches
she
the
does it. I think when you first meet her, and she like sees the balloon flying, and she like jumps up to go grab the balloon.
man. Yeah, I know I played for this game for 130 hours. I don't remember that. but
No, there's like a part in the game when like I think it's one of the first times you meet her, you guys are talking, and I think like a little girl's balloon goes missing, and she literally like jumps up like super anime style just to grab it. And I was just looking at the screen like, was that necessary? You could have just grabbed the balloon. You didn't have to do all that ballerina nonsense. But I don't know. Okay, I understand what they're
am,
trying to do though.
am I taking crazy pills? Because I don't remember that. Let's see.
Let's, let's see if I can find it on YouTube since I'm
I,
looking at
I'm
it now.
looking on YouTube now. I don't see no damn balloon.
But if I
uh,
find it later, I could
you can
send
find
it to you.
you can find it for me later. That's fine. But I mean, that's something that seems plausible that would happen. But I'm just like, I was like, I know I played the game for 130 hours, and I typically
I don't
remember
remember that. I don't
most of
remember that shit. I don't remember that shit.
it. um, but she is a valuable asset to the Phantom Thieves. I will say it. I would put it that way. I cannot see Persona 5 like as a whole without her. Like she is part of that team. Like she is in that lore. Like she's been there the whole time. Like the original Persona 5 is trash compared to Royal. Well, I'm not saying oh my god it sucks, but if you really think about it, considering all the changes that happened in Royal and all
Yeah,
the new
yeah.
story,
I actually just found the video.
you did okay. You have to send it my way because I don't fucking remember that.
Yeah, put if anything, put Kasumi Persona 5 balloon,
Kasumi.
and like the usual has him who has it is Nick Green.
Ah, I see.
Just watch it. It's in Japanese, but
Oh, I know. I don't mind. Oh, okay. I remember. I remember. I completely forgot about this. I remember it was the school trip.
yeah, the school trip
The school
that.
trip when they were
What?
cleaning up. I remember.
Yeah, when I seen that the first time, I just busted out laughing. I said that is
Okay, I
so
remember. I remember.
unnecessary, but it's so
I'm sorry,
good.
Manny. I'm sorry I didn't believe you.
No, no worries. But I was just laughing like that's so unnecessary,
I
but
thought
it
you
fits her
were
character.
because I got major anime vibes from when she awoke into her persona because it was straight out of Sailor Moon.
Yes, I think that's what really got me. I was like, this is Sailor Moon vibes. Sailor
It is
Moon,
Sailor
one
Moon.
of my
She is
favorites.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah, hell, she's Sailor Moon.
Man, Just
that's the lead Salem Scott right there, and now I'm officially in love. Shut up. Take my money. Be my wife, sir. I don't know you. Shut up,
be my waifu.
sir. This is a Wendy's. What,
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
sir? This is a Wendy's. I don't know what a Salem Scout is, but you need to leave.
It's like that donkey video. He's like, and most importantly, Nintendo, NAC HD. You got that? NAC HD. And the old lady on the phone. Sir, this is Walgreens. Oh
Goodbye.
man.
But I think we could wrap it up on that note.
Yeah, that's a good wrapping up.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, anyway, Manny, this is a brand new experience, brand new journey for us starting this podcast.
And based on this first episode,
Yeah,
it's
episode
been
one I think
amazing.
is a success. We rambled and talked and talked about useless things and waifus
Hmm.
and persona and food,
And Wendy's,
and
but I
Wendy's.
thought,
I
but most
honestly, I'm looking
importantly,
at the
we got a
clock.
point
We've been
across.
talking for 90 something minutes, and I forgot
Yeah,
what we
so
talked about in the
20.
beginning. I already forgot everything.
I know we
If
talked
we
about the
didn't,
PS5. We went to Gamescom,
we went to Gamescom.
and
But
that's about it.
I
Yeah.
don't I
So,
don't remember finishing any conversations. But I'm sorry.
oh, don't worry, that'll be our next episode. Our next episode is going to be about the DC fandom.
DC fandom.
If you're down, I know it happened like a week ago, but we got a lot to
Oh
talk
yeah,
about.
that's right about the video games that they got announced. Yeah, definitely. Episode 2, we could definitely talk about Gotham Knights, the Suicide Squad game. Um, what do we want out of it? What do we
Hmm.
hope to get out of it, and see if hope it's any good. We could talk about
Okay.
story. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. All right then. So we'll just end it on that note. So
Yep.
I'll let you do this. I'll let you do the salutations.
All right. Manny, if people want to follow you, where do they want to find you?
You can either find me on my Instagram at. Actually, you could just find us on the page's Instagram at Gameplay Loop, or you could follow us on Instagram at the very same name, Gameplay Loop. We will be sharing our stuff on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we start telling more and more people about it.
Right.
Gian, where they could follow you at?
I'm not so much active on Instagram, but you can find me on Twitter at Arsene Omega, Arsene_Omega. That's about it. You can find me on Instagram because I run the Gameplay Loop Instagram page, but that's the only place
And
to
you can
find me.
also find me on Twitter because I run the Twitter page.
Right, Manny is the Twitter man. I am not so much into the Twitters. That's just not my thing. I have one because I like to read hot takes, but I think Twitter is a very toxic environment. But hey, to each his own.
I don't blame you. That's like me doing the Twitter page for the podcast is the main reason I go on Twitter and to look at news so I could put it on said Twitter page.
Right, and I just have it to follow my people, like wrestlers and game
Perfect.
industry people. People that I respect.
Okay.
All right. Well, man,
All right then.
great having you here. I appreciate you being here.
All right then, G.